What's happening, everybody? I didn't do a video yesterday. I was busy. I didn't have time. I didn't get pictures, videos, nothing. I was on the go. So, last week I went over just a little bit on eggs. Let's kind of go over a run with that again, along with the chickens themselves. Did you know chickens actually don't lay eggs year-round? A lot of things can factor into that. Their age, their breed, the time of the day, weather. It all takes effect on them. At about 6 months old, a chicken starts laying eggs. For the first 2 years, they lay the most eggs out of their whole life cycle. They don't lay year-round, like I said. See, during the fall hours when the days shorten, hens start to molt. They need the daylight and everything to lay eggs, the warmth. So when the winter comes, they stop production. All that energy that it takes to produce an egg, it then goes into helping keep warm. Now you can change all of that, and some people do. They put timered lights on their coops, also help with heat, stuff like that. Then those chickens, they're pretty much in a coop from mid-fall till springtime when it warms up. And they do still produce eggs year-round. Now a hen will lay with normal conditions and everything for anywhere from 5 to 10 years. That's a long time. And with the right amount of chickens, you could stock up on some eggs in the fridge. If you end up with a heck of an overabundance, sell some eggs. It can work out either way. For 5 to 10 years, it's a long time. I don't do the lights, I don't do the heat in the coop, none of that stuff. Now, yeah, I do have a motion light out here, and then another solar light. It's all solar powered. It's all for security. Everybody's seen Dixie and Cheyenne, the two Great Pyrenees livestock guardian dogs that I have. They do a great job watching over the pigs and these chickens and the ducks. So any little bit of light that I can give them to out here for the nighttime, it helps out. And believe me, we know if something's out here that shouldn't be during the nighttime. They got a couple of distinctive barks that I've already learned. I know when there's something real close to these animals out here that shouldn't be out here, and I know if there's something just on up from us that could be a potential threat coming, just by listening to the tone of their barks. But them lights, they really generally, they're low dim light. It don't affect these girls any at all. I have heard that with the adding of the heating and lighting into a coop, it will actually shorten the lifespan of the egg laying. And on average for natural cycles, it's 5 to 10 years. It might come down to 3 or 4, I don't know. Like I said, I don't do it. I just read about it once in a while. I actually don't even know anybody who actually does it. Usually everybody just lets them go through their own regular cycles. And that winter time, whenever they're taking a break, you ladies will understand this. Think of it as going through a cycle every day for 365 days. Every day of the year. Not getting a break. So, yeah. Put yourself in their shoes, I guess. Chicken shoes. if I was them, I wouldn't want to have a cycle every day of the year. I would like a break myself. I'm sure any ladies that watch this video are gonna very much so understand what I am saying right now. And they wouldn't want to have their cycles every day of the year. They would like a break somewhere in there. So I don't add the artificial light or the heat for these girls to have cycles every day to lay eggs. I keep enough of them to try to stock up. Anybody that's watched videos of the past, y'all know that I had a predator problem. Lost a lot of chickens. Predator problem pretty well solved since Dixie and Cheyenne have been here. I have not caught any raccoons, possums, nothing. No predator other than a house cat. That's about it on my cameras. So I feel that everybody out here is now safe and sound. The baby chickens are coming up very well. The youngest, and probably another month or so, they're going to start laying. The baby ducks growing as well. Speaking of ducks, I'll touch bases on duck eggs a little bit. Duck eggs are actually fattier than a chicken egg, and they're actually the best for baking. Real good for baking because of that. And then we have the quail eggs here too. Quail eggs are a lot smaller than chicken eggs, smaller than the duck eggs. But I really like some hard-boiled quail eggs over chicken eggs. They're just that perfect size, snack bite size. But with my predator problems being under control now, and I've got a flock again, I don't even have a count on how many of them are here. But Jemima missed. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think if I'm counting correctly, I have introduced 4 or 5 different flocks together here, and everybody is getting along. It was only a small pecking order ordeal, and Fred now has a flock again. Fred was an original rooster of mine. What you heard right there was a small pecking order getting taken care of. That's why I'm sitting down here with him. But Fred was one of the original roosters from my original flock. He's a trooper. He was a fighter. He survived every attack that came after him, whether it was raccoon or possum. He's a Jersey Giant rooster, and he is one big boy. Like, I'm glad he is a gentle giant, because I personally would not want to tangle with him. He has got some nice size spurs on him. I could compare him to a miniature turkey almost. But yeah, I've built up another flock. So egg sales are going to pick back up. And I'll post something whenever the chicken eggs are up and available. Big time again. For those of you that are buying from me, just get a hold of me. As we collect, we will get you your eggs. I'll do a quick spin around. You'll be able to see this whole new wild flock that I got going on here. Everybody's doing good. There's some that are in a molt and everything, but like I said, They're all new. They're getting each other figured out. A couple of them are trying to escape through the fence and just got caught. Them ones actually been here for a little bit, and they like going over and hanging out with Lola and the other two bigwoods and walking around the yard. I kind of put a block in their little escape path, and I mean block, I put a cinder block in their way. So now they're mad at me. They can't escape. So I'll do a little spin around, sitting here on my buckets. Be able to see this fun flock that I got built back up. So yeah, I'm not sure exactly what time it is now. It's going on 8 o'clock. Yeah, I ended up coming out here early this morning. These guys were all in the coop, locked up for the night. And it basically sounded like CW1 going on in there. Chicken War 1. We'll see what tomorrow morning brings. Probably be calmer because everybody's calmed down. Like I said, the pecking order thing, it didn't last too long. Now everybody's kind of moving around. Fred had his hands full, wings full, feathers, whatever. So it's been a fun-filled morning. The pigs are now up and moving around. Quailer. That's a rooster crow from a quail. If you heard it in the background. There he is again. And a few minutes ago I heard the ducks back there quacking. I guess it's getting about feeding time. And that was poor Fred trying to crow. He's out-henned. He's actually a hog. There was a small pecking order run. It's just here and there. But he's actually a hog. Fred is. And we've learned that when his crow sounds like that, it's because his croup is full. And he can't crow. So sooner or later he'll let that empty out and he'll be back to crowing again like he normally does. And then he'll just fill that croup back up. Until next time, which I might try to do another video here in a little bit, as it is early morning. Don't forget, work with what you got.